Hi YouTube, Billy Papson Live here. Hope everyone's well. It's a nice Saturday afternoon, and we also have a bank holiday coming up, so brilliant stuff. What we have today and what we're going to be talking about is some more corn cobs. Shortly, I'm going to be smoking up my Devlin Polka. That's a collaboration between Meerschaum company and Dagner's pipes. See if that will focus. Lovely one I picked up, I think about last year. Got a very, very deep bowl, as you can see. Probably about up to here. So yeah, customize it a little bit. Just use the black marker, marked it up. Done it with a couple other pipes that I'm going to be speaking about shortly. I will be smoking some Presbyterian mixture shortly as well, so yeah. Onto the pipes that I've bought recently. So the first one I'm going to start talking about is the Fifth Avenue. I think it's the Fifth Avenue. Hold on. The Apple Diplomat Corncob pipe. Now I have my eye on this one for quite some time. Excuse me. What I really loved about these is the stem. As you can see, it's a little bit different compared to the average one you would get, let's say, from maybe a gentleman or a normal corn cob. So you can see a difference here. This is the standard. You can see it hasn't got anything with it, literally just a bend. And here you have a little bit of a ridge coming up at the start. Just gives it a little bit of a different look to it. But yeah, so managed to pick that up from GQ Tobaccos. It's an online tobacco store in the UK, and I think I did grab this for about £8.50 online, with about £2 odd shipping fee. We have the Missouri Meerschaum stamp. It shows it's got a wooden plug at the bottom of it. It has quite a standard bowl. I can show you. The bowl height is about 1.75 inches. So yeah, decent sized bowl, as you can see. The one thing about corn cobs, I really like the way they darken on the edges. I think the one that I got here, as you can see, that one kind of started off pretty much the same sort of colour, and through time of smoking it, each corn cob kind of gets their own unique way of darkening around the rim. So yeah, very nice smoke. Yeah, nickel bar on the plate over here. The main difference is with a lot of the Missouri Meerschaum pipes, they have 3 or 4 different finishes. First one being let's just try and have a look and see if we've got one. This is one I've had before. This is kind of like an author pipe, I think it is. So you can see it's quite naturally covered, or what the aristocrat guys like to call naked. So yeah, that's the finish they have over here. We also have the kind of dark varnished one, or dark coloured, so I should say. Then you have the one that is a little bit lighter. I'm not too sure what they actually call it, but it's kind of like they use plaster of Paris. I think it's to kind of make the pipe last a little bit longer as well, and it could just be the fact that it's a different finish. And there's one more. That's the standard colouring. It's this one over here. So you can see all 3 pipes that I put together. They're all different shades. All 4. Let's have a look at this one as well. So you can see they're all different shades. This one's the natural finish. This one being the plaster of Paris. So a little bit lighter colour. This one, the Dagnus, obviously being a little bit darker and being covered. And you also have the yellowed version as well. I think this is a Mizu. So yeah, colouring is different, which gives you a little bit more to play with sometimes when it comes to your choice of pipe and what you choose. The next pipe we're going to talk about is the Patriot. The Patriot, I love the shape of it. It's kind of got like a Dagnus polka style at the bottom, and then you have a bit of a rounded version at the top. Excuse me, I'm just trying to find the link to see if I can find the sizing for it as well. No, not gonna try it. But anyway, yeah. So this pipe here really caught my attention with the way the colouring was, as well as a little stumpy bit at the top. I've darkened that one as well, just using a regular marker pen. I smoked it before, smokes completely fine. It's got a lot of a bigger chamber, a lot bigger bowl. So look at the bottom, stamped just like before the other ones. And it is a non-filter pipe. So yeah, that's the Meerschaum Patriot. I love the bent shapes. You can also order this straight as well. And last but not least, this is the, I think it is the, sorry, I'm absolutely terrible with the names. Find out what it is. This is the 5th Avenue Diplomat Corncob pipe. Got a very large bowl. Plaster of Paris, just like the Apple Diplomat. So the same sort of colour. Standard stem. You can get it straight as well. The bowl height is 2.125 inches. So it's a lot deeper than the other Apple Diplomat I have. There's the bottom here. I think this is a 6mm filler. So if you do use filters, you can use this one on this one. I tend to not use them, but I think it's just everyone's different. With most of them, they have nickel-plated bands at the end, just to keep the stem nice and fitted. As you can see, I haven't smoked anything out of this yet. I will give it a try at some point, because I need to be going through a couple of tobaccos being bought recently. A lot of them are home blends. During the early part of this week, on Monday I think it was, or Tuesday, I managed to get myself down to James J. Fox in Mayfair, London, and they have a variety of different pipes and pipe tobaccos there. So I was able to purchase Robert Lewis 123 mixture, which I'll be having a pipe review on a little bit later on during the week. And I've got some pipe cleaners, and I was talking to the bloke about pipe tobaccos, and I said to him I was already asked if they had any spare or hidden, sorry, should I say, because they're all out of service now. The Dunhills have moved on, so instead they've got Charitan, and the guy has kindly given me a kind of like a brochure or catalogue. I'm written down what these replace, because Dunhill, as you know, had a lot of tobaccos, and for Charitan, what their job is pretty much to do is try and see if they can find the most similar without pretty much copywriting. So yeah, it'll start off at the top. The green tin, the Charitan 1992 mixture is a replacement for 965. I'm just going to go through the colours in the tins. I'm not going to go into too much detail. I'm sure if you know what half of these tobaccos are, then you'll be able to relate to them already. Charitan Black Flake is kind of like a dark reddish, sort of burgundy colour tin, and that is to replace the dark flake. Early Morning Pikes, one of what used to be one of my favourites, is replaced with Charitan First Bowl, and I've seen a couple of guys that have had the reviews already on those, a couple of those tobaccos. Charitan Event Tide, the purple one over here at the top, is the replacement for Nightcap. You have Charitan FC 1863 is replacing Dunhill's 1938 mixture. Green, light green here with Charitan Royal Ensign mixture, which is to replace the standard mixture, which is one of my favourites as well. Charitan Curzon mixture is replacing Dunbar, this one at the top over here. Kind of like a light brownish colour. And moving on to London mixture for the black one, they called it Charitan number 10 mixture. Charitan Virginia 3 year, obviously you know what that is, a 3 year mature Dunhill. 3 year matured Virginia. And a couple others over here as well. Got the dark blue Charitan Flake replaces the Flake. Charitan Victoria mixture replaces the Elizabethan mixture. Charitan 4 Leaf replaces Navy Rose. And the last two are Charitan Royal Escape mixture replaces Royal Yacht. Charitan Aperitif is replaced by Charitan Rose. So they have been, I've been quite busy going through, trying matching some of these tobaccos. I'll give you a little bit of a read of what it says for the Charitan story. During the 2000 noughties, Dunhill Tobacco of London, through the House of Edgeworth, introduced a range of Charitan cigars manufactured exclusively for the UK cigar smoker. However, British American Tobacco, Dunhill Tobacco of London, made a decision in December 2016 to withdraw from the handmade cigar and pipe market in 2017. So to combat this announcement, Tor Imports Limited made a successful approach to purchase the Charitan brand from Dunhill Tobacco of London, allowing them to keep the brand alive and to develop the marquee into new product segments. It goes to kind of follow on from the reason why and what sort of replica blends need to try and move on from. So yeah, that's unfortunately the end of Dunhill. So, what's been happening for the last few weeks? Well, as you may know if you've been following my channel, Mrs. is pregnant, so we've been just trying to get the pram, get bits and pieces sorted out. No complications, so I'm really happy about that. It's a girl, exactly what I wanted as well, so I can't complain. Still umming and ahhing about names. Yeah, she had a little bit of a word with me yesterday, saying, you know, you can't smoke around baby, you can't hold her if you were smoking before. So I think I'll leave that battle to a little bit later on. But we'll see whether she's going to be successful or not. I'm not too sure about that. But yeah, the journey has been up and down. But you know what? You make it how you make it. You just got to make sure you're there to support as much as you can. And remember, she's pregnant. She's not always like this. The hormones are up and down every other few minutes. You just got to be there to support, because she needs to know that whatever she's going through at that time, that you're always going to be there for them. That's the main thing as a man, what you need to try and do. So yeah, signing out for now. I'll be with you probably later on during the week to discuss a couple more pipes that I've got on the way. One in particular I have, which is very special, is the 150 year anniversary 2019 Bully Pipe from Missouri Meerschaum, which is it's pretty much a limited edition pipe, and it's a bulldog shape as well. So it'll be really interesting to have a look and see what the design is like, and to see initially what it smokes like as well. Sorry, I always rub my nose. I always feel like I'm gonna sneeze. I've got terrible hay fever. So yeah, we've got that in the pipeline as well. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Smoke a pipe, live your life, and yeah, catch up with you soon, YouTube. Pipe Community. See you later. Bye.